Hit that like button, just like Tyson.
A dog looking for COVID? Is it even possible?
Evidently, it is, and now you can find them at Miami International Airport. 4 dogs trained to detect COVID-19 as part of a pilot program. This is Cobra, one of the dogs trained to detect the virus. Watch how she sits after she smells the inside of a mask that has deactivated virus in it. Then watch how she just keeps walking when she smells the mask of someone who's not infected.
The dogs are 97% accurate. I mean, it's the same as a PCR test. So, I mean, it's a great thing.
Miami International Airport is the first in the nation to have the dogs.
I think in this particular airport, now we're doing it with the employees, but people will see the dogs and know that that's another weapon that we're using to fight this pandemic.
How much sense does that make right there?
It makes no sense to me. That's why I tell people we are truly the last humans.
Now, look.
I'm going to tell you why.
I gotta say this. When COVID came out, dogs was catching COVID. Animals were catching COVID. I remember seeing a story on the first dog that was diagnosed with COVID. Now they got them smelling masks of people with COVID.
Why do they need a dog to smell COVID?
Dogs can catch COVID.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you, why do they need a dog to smell COVID?
They brought these dogs up last year. This is recycled news. You know what I'm saying? This is what our guest is saying. But let me say this, though. Last year, they were saying dogs and cats were catching COVID.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We're totally the last humans because we don't have any kind of common sense whatsoever. Why in the world? Ask yourself this. Why do they need a dog to sniff COVID? Drugs, I can understand.
Dogs can smell sickness, though, can't they?
I don't really get sick, but I know when I'm sick. If I have a cold or something like that, then I'm going to stay at home. I'm not going to go around people and infect them. This country is going to be at her knees because they spend money just senseless on stupid things. Why don't they spend money on after school programs so kids can learn a trade or something? They don't have to go home to a house with a mama and daddy working where they have to be latchkey kids. Why don't they spend money on that?
Hey, hold on, Rose. Check this out real quick. I got something to tell you.
For the humans, they swabbed our noses as well as our mouths. And then for our animals, they just did oral swabs for both dogs and the cats.
To their surprise, Winston, the family's pug, tested positive.
That was a news program from a year ago. First dog catching COVID. Now they got dogs sniffing masks. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? If a dog can catch COVID, he can give COVID, right?
I guess so.
Which one is it?
What do you mean?
Which
what
one
are you
is
asking?
Why?
I don't know. I don't have a dog. I don't have nothing against dogs. I don't have a dog. I can't afford a dog.
Let me say
I
this,
can feed
bro.
myself and close my. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but I know because I didn't realize a dog could catch COVID, and lots of clients I have, they have dogs. Yeah. So that's something that I'm gonna be thinking about because the last client I had a dog.
Oh yeah. You know, I got a dog right now. You may have seen him or may have heard me talk about him, but I'm actually a dog breeder. I got a champion dog. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't breed this year. I got rid of all my other dogs. You know, I'm talking about I have 10 dogs, 10 puppies at least in my house every year. I didn't breed them this year. And I got rid of my females so that they wouldn't mate, because when COVID first came and I first heard about dogs catching COVID, my dogs did stuff they never did before. They were sneezing, they were wheezing, they were coughing. Like I took my dogs to the dog park like every day because I knew it. I was like, I can't even tell my girlfriend that my dogs is sick. You know what I'm saying? I lost a few puppies last year, way more puppies than I should have lost. So I decided not to breed this year because I did believe my dogs had COVID. Then we got this information saying that dogs can catch COVID because we just heard it. You know what I'm saying? The dog tested positive for COVID. Then we got information, what I just played you tonight of the COVID sniffing dogs. And I'm like, wow, what sense does that make if we already established that dogs can catch COVID? Now we got them sniffing masks of COVID, you know what I'm saying, of people with COVID. Don't make sense to me. What you think about that, Rose? We are the last true humans.
We are. There's nothing they do that surprised me. Nothing. There's nothing that they do. They got a nurse robot. Okay? Where is this stuff going? You gotta ask yourself, where's all this stuff coming from? Where is this going? You know, transgenderism. What's this other thing? AI. You know, where's this stuff going? You know, people that have limbs that are missing, they can put a piece in the leg and they can actually feel the nerve endings, and they're able to walk and move the joints and everything. Now that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Or if your hand is severed, they give you a prosthesis and you can move your hand. Those are good things. But you got to wonder, where is the balance? Okay, you got people like Ted Williams. He was a all-time Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Okay, and some more people, but he's just one I come off of mine. And they have this thing called cryogenics, and they save their body. They don't save their body because they.
That's the same thing that was in the movie Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, movies.
Movies reflect what they're gonna do. They have to show you what they're gonna do.
It reflects the thought of man, right?
It reflects the thought of man because it's already done. You have to remember now, cloning has been around since 1947.
Right.
Okay. The first clone was in 1996. They cloned a sheep named Dolly. Dolly was the first animal they ever cloned. And she died maybe 2 or 3 years later. So if they can clone a sheep, what make you think they can't clone a human?
Oh, I know they can clone a human. I think they may have did this already in China.
They already have.
Yeah, they do things like this in China. That's why coronavirus came from China.
No, they work with China. They work with China.
Of course.
Get it straight. They work half of this country right now. In some of these places, you can't really go there because all back there is really Chinese. Some places in Detroit where these people just up and left it's blocks and blocks of houses. They just up and left. Now, why they left, I don't know. They just left these places, and these people, foreigners, coming in here buying up all these houses.
Never thought about it like that, but I see your point. I see it clearly.